resistance.
What's up, everyone? This is the TinMan with the Worldwide Resistance Network. If you are watching this, you are the resistance. And welcome to TinMan TV. Yes, everyone, this is TinMan TV, where I, your host, the great TinMan, the heartless son of a bitch, is gonna lay it off thick today. Why? Just because I'm in a mood. I'm in a freaking mood. So yeah, I ain't gonna pull no punches today. So, let's just get right into it. Because Ariana Grande is having a wicked vegan crisis. Wicked actresses don't want Maga to go see their movie. There's a lot to unpack there, isn't there? And just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who might be tuning in for the first time, TinMan TV is one of those rare opportunities where you, the audience, get to engage with the hosts of the show. We do this on the roundtable. We do this on TinMan TV. Anytime we go live, we make it a point of including you, the audience, in the conversation. And today's topic is wicked actresses don't want Maga to go see their movie. So, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. First of all, it's not your movie. Ariana Grande and everybody else involved, you may have been the cast of the movie. But for one, it takes a lot more than just the on-screen personalities to make a movie. Okay, you're just playing a part of a previously established work that existed long before you were even born, and most recently, an adaptation that existed before you ever had fucking careers. So, yeah. You know what these are, right? Yeah, these are the original L. Frank Baum books, written in the early 1900s, before any of us ever existed. This is what inspired everything that is The Wizard of Oz. Okay? Started right fucking here. Okay? And the movie in question was inspired by this. Okay? It wasn't even a musical until what, 2010? And was inspired by these books prior to the fact. So, yeah. Ain't your movie, sweetie. Ain't your movie. Okay? Ariana Grande, shut up and eat a burrito. You're gonna have your mouth open. You know, let's stuff a hamburger in that motherfucker. Okay, because it ain't your freaking movie. And let's be frank here. The Wizard of Oz is a timeless classic. Like, seriously, you are talking about something that has brought people together for generations. Hey, it's something that unites and brings people together regardless of their political affiliations, religious affiliations. Okay, none of that stuff matters when it comes to something like The Wizard of Oz. It's a timeless tale that people of all ages, of all nationalities, of all backgrounds can come together and enjoy. And that is not something you want to come between. And to involve your politics and your ideologies into it and say, "Oh, I don't want you to see my movie if you're MAGA." Okay? If your political ideology says that somebody can't see your movie because of their political ideology and it might differ from yours, then your political ideology is wrong. Anything that would stir division instead of unity is just plain fucking wrong. Okay, and on that note, I've said this time and time again, you're actors, you're artists, you're not political figures. Hear me loud and proud. You're not political figures, you're not political analysts, you're not news analysts, you're not politicians. Leave politics out of art. Ugh. People have made this very clear. Disney having lost billions, I'm talking billions in revenue because of their political bias. It's insane. And you guys want to keep pushing this narrative. I mean, look at Rachel Zegler. She pushed her political ideologies. And why the hell does this thing keep wanting to time out? Rachel Zegler pushed her political ideologies, and her career is torched. Okay, we're hearing rumors that Disney is talking about rebooting their reboot of Snow White because it bombed that hard, because they went that hard with the political ideologies. Careers were ruined. A beautiful story that was turned into a live action adaptation tanked at the box office. Okay, this is a film that made the Disney Corporation, and they lost billions. And that's just one film. Let's not get into all the others, okay? But point blank, political bullshit doesn't work, okay? Leave the politics out of it, okay? Focus on creating art for people to come together and enjoy, okay? Stop pushing narratives. It's not popular. It's not making you money. It's not going over like you thought it would. Just stop. Okay? And let's be honest. If you really have that big of a problem with MAGA people seeing the film, then here's an idea. Okay? Find out what percent of all merch, ticket sales, etc., came from MAGA customers, and then donate that percentage of your profits to a notable charity. Seriously, donate it to starving children in Africa or something. Donate it to migrants. Okay, your political party is like majorly into migrants or something. Okay, you know, donate whatever money you made from MAGA customers. Donate all the money you made to migrants or foreign aid. Okay, you all the Senate bitch so long. Oh, we don't have money for these foreign aid projects. Okay, why don't you go ahead and donate the money you made from MAGA, from all these ticket sales, all these merch sales, t-shirts, mugs, makeup, for Christ's sake, dolls. Okay, we're talking in the billions in revenue and profits off of your likenesses. So why don't you take and donate that money that you made from MAGA to a worthy cause? Okay, instead of bitching, oh, don't see my movie. I don't want you to see my movie because you didn't vote the way I voted. Why don't you just take that money and go donate it to a worthy cause? For real. Like, for real. Just be done with the nonsense. And for some reason, I am not able to see comments. I see that there are comments, but I am not able to see them. I don't know why. I am not able to see them. I see that there are comments. Um, Duly noted. I just got a laptop. I've got some new upgrades to the studio that are going to be implemented within the next few days. So by next week, at the latest, we will be seeing Zero, my old friend. Okay. The biggest problem is the algorithm gears everything to the loudest minority on the internet. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I am having a hard time seeing comments for some stupid reason. But thankfully, I've got a new laptop. I'm going to be integrating that into the studio here. So we're not going to continue to have these problems down the line. So, because I'll be handling everything through the laptop instead of on a little cell phone that's hooked up to a tripod. Because, again, we are not funded by big corporations. I'm not getting money from any lobbying groups or anything like that. This is completely self funded. We are crowd funded, pure and simple. So if you like these broadcasts, by all means, share them, share the live feeds, because we cover a lot of varying topics that most mainstream outlets, including quote independent people like Alex Jones, don't generally cover. And we want to be able to reach as many people as we can, because not only are we sharing ideas, but we're engaging with you. We're discussing things of relevance, things that might be important to you, and things that you might have an opinion on or might have an idea about. So we want to get ideas. We want ideas and voices to have a platform, and we want those voices to be heard. Not just my voice, not just my co host's voice, but your voices as well, ladies and gentlemen. So if you like the streams, by all means, share the live feed, follow us on all of our social medias, X, YouTube, soon Rumble at Real TWDBRN. And with the holidays coming up, check out our online store. Check out all of our cool TWDBRN merch, our Charlie Kirk memorial shirts, our No Strings merchandise, which is our counter to No Kings, no strings, no puppet politicians. What? Because we want the will of the people, not the will of the globalist puppet masters, to be the defining factor. So, again, no strings, not no kings, no strings, no puppet politicians. And, yeah, we're a relatively small operation. So if you're sporting a bumper sticker that says real TWBRN, or you're wearing the merch, such as the banner behind me, people are going to go, what's the Worldwide Resistance Network? What's TWBRN? It's a good talking point. It's a good way to start a conversation with people and explore new ideas without, maybe pissing somebody off, because then they approached you. You didn't force your ideas. They came to you and were like, hey, what's TWBRN? What's the Worldwide Resistance Network? Oh, well, it's this. And they talk about this, that, and the other thing. It's a good conversation piece. But getting back to the conversation, and I'm getting really pissed that this freaking thing keeps wanting to time out. I don't know why the hell it keeps doing that. I'm live. Why the hell it keeps trying to time out on me is really starting to piss me off. But getting back to the conversation, if people like Ariana Grande and the other cast members of Wicked don't want certain people to see their movie or have a problem with it, then give up the profit you made for all your merchandise sales, ticket sales, and all that from Maga. Take whatever percentage of sales came from Maga supporters and donate it. Fucking donate it. Donate to starving children. Hell, Ariana Grande, that poor woman looks like starving children. I saw a meme the other day. It was actually funny as hell. Starving children in Africa start up a donation to feed Ariana Grande. Like, seriously, woman, eat something. Even your own boyfriend. In researching for this topic, I read that your own boyfriend's concerned about your health. And don't say that you're not unhealthy because I've been looking this crap up. Okay. You can have a strong vegan diet that gives you lots of protein and the natural things that the body needs in order to sustain a healthy weight. You're not sustaining a healthy weight, woman. You're not eating. And don't tell me it's because of the fucking work schedule for the movie. Okay, yeah, I get movie schedules can be hectic. You hear the stories all the time. But Christian Bale can sit there for what 16 hours in a fucking rubber bat suit and still maintain his physique. You can maintain a decent weight. Okay, you don't need to be an anorexic Barbie that to where everybody can count every single bone that's in your fucking body, woman. Like seriously, and it's not just Ariana Grande. It's the other females in that movie. The woman who played Alphaba, I forget her name. It shows how relevant you people are. It's like you people are of no consequence. I have no idea who the hell you are. But all the majority of the leading cast, the woman who played Philippa Georgiou in Star Trek and in the movie played what was her name? Uh, I know it. Matter more ball. Matter more ball. Okay? All these women are like super skinny. You can count the bones in their body. It's like, please eat something. I can respect if you're vegan, but let's not mince words here. You need to freaking eat something. Okay, there are vegan diets that you can have that would allow you to maintain your weight. In fact, I've got this, I think 22 here. Okay, yeah, 22 high protein vegan recipes. Okay, see, 22 vegan recipes you'll want to make repeat. And these are high protein meals that are strictly vegan, no meat, no meat byproducts like dairy or eggs or any of that. And it's just strictly vegan stuff. Okay. And I will post the link to this website in the description in post. Um, I didn't post it right now. I should have. But I will post that in post. So check back for that. And I will also post it on X at RealTWRN. But dish number one, black bean stuffed poblanos, which is bell peppers. It's vegan bell peppers. Actually looks pretty good. Like you got black beans and what looks like salsa and bell peppers. It looks really good, actually. I might actually try that. That looks really good. Um, grilled mushroom scallion pasta. That doesn't look too bad either. Like, I love me some pasta. Pinto bean and poblano soup. Let's see, number four, fully loaded veggie sandwich. I don't think there's anything they missed there. Like, damn, you definitely gonna get your protein with that one. Don't sit there and tell me you can't eat healthy and maintain a healthy weight by being a vegan. You don't have to be an anorexic Barbie doll. Okay, sesame noodles. Again, that doesn't look too bad. I'd eat that. I'm thinking about trying veganism. Like some of this stuff looks really good. Sticky tofu bowl. I'm not big on tofu, but for those who are, maybe try that. Um, vegan bologna. Bolognese or whatever, and Bolognese. It looks good, but I can't pronounce it. Number 8, green soup with crispy tofu. That just kind of looks like guacamole. I'm sorry, but that looks like guacamole. Let's see. Peanutty, edamame, and noodle salad. Not sure what edamame is. And if you're wondering how that's spelled, it's Edamame. Edamame. Yeah, not too bad looking of a dinger. Um, gingery spring soup, which just like vegetables and water to me, but for those who might like it, go all that. Number 11, air fryer tofu and peanut sauce with soba. What is soba? SOBA. I have no idea what the hell soba is. Any more than my buddy knows what vinegar socks are, which I will tell him. I will address that at the end of this list because I promised my friend I would. But um, looks kind of like a salad to me. What the hell happened? Ah, why am I on icebreakers? I don't want icebreakers. There we go. Looks kind of like a salad. Where'd I go? Uh, Smoky black bean and cornya soup. And that's Quinoa soup. Looks almost like chili. One pot spaghetti. Yeah, no tomato sauce, just straight vegetables and pasta. Number 14, tahini lemon quinoa with asparagus ribbons. I mean, I like asparagus just fine. Still don't know what quinoa is. Uh, tahini lemon, I'm assuming that's just a variant of a lemon. I might try that. Tofu pad thai. I'm not so much into Thai food. A little sweet for my taste, but now for those of you who are into it, it's a sweet alternative. Um, Number 16, vegan lasagna. Not gonna lie, that actually kind of looks good. I try that. Like a lot of these look really good. I'm not a vegan by any means. Bring me a live cow over to the table. I'll carve off what I want, and ride the rest home. But some of these, I will admit, look pretty good. Pressure cooker, winter squash, and lentil stew. That's Lentil stew. Looks just like a regular stew. Number 18, creamy vegan linguine with wild mushrooms. Looks just like regular linguine to me. Crispy tofu bowl. Smoky vegan black bean soup. There's a lot of stuff with black beans, but black beans are rich in protein. So it'll definitely help keep the weight on if you're going for the vegan diet. And it doesn't look too bad. Again, a lot of these meals look really good. Sweet and sticky tofu with baby pork choy. I'm assuming that's not real pork. Breaking my heart. But I want to eat the piggy. But that does look good, but I want to eat the piggy. And last but not least, coconutty rice and peas. I mean, I like coconut. Rice and peas. I don't know. I mean, that looks like it could be something worth trying. I mean, hit or miss with a lot of these things. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to hear this nonsense that it's because of the diet. You can eat things with protein that don't necessarily have meat or dairy in them that will sustain a healthy weight. So I don't want to hear excuses as to why somebody looks like a fucking anorexic Barbie doll, or why they fucking look, why they have that look to where I can literally count every bone in their body. Okay, that is not healthy. I don't care what anybody says. That is not fucking healthy. Okay, and I used to be skinny as fuck. Okay, when I was in high school, I weighed a buck 20. Okay, a few years ago, I actually went on an alkaline diet, because I was trying to flush out my system, flush out all the toxins and whatnot, because I was trying to quit smoking. So I wanted to flush all that bad crap out of my system. So I went on an all alkaline diet based on, what I could find from Dr. Sadie. And 30 days in, I looked like I was going to die. In fact, I was probably skinnier than Ariana Grande. So I can get where the weight loss comes from, but if you really look into it, you can find good protein. I just didn't look. And I'm willing to bet that a lot of these people out there who are this skinny, who are ascribing to the vegan diet, are probably doing the same damn thing. They're just not doing the research like I didn't do my research. I'll be the first to admit when I drop the ball on something. But now you see me, I'm a healthy weight. I got healthy weight on me. My sister had seen me a few months back. We did a video call about, well, 6 months ago that we got back in touch. And she hadn't seen me in the longest time. She goes, "Damn, you got fat." I'm like, "Fuck you." Because I used to be skinny as a freaking rail. If I when I was younger, my mom would always get pissed off at me because I would do this. Like if I wanted a snack or something, I was this damn skinny. If I wanted a snack and my mom said I couldn't have a snack because dinner was about to be ready, I'd lift up my shirt and suck in my stomach, and you could see all my ribs and whatnot. And she'd be like, "Fine, get something to eat, well, asshole." Yeah, I had my tricks. But yeah, I used to be that damn skinny. So I can understand. But I had an overactive thyroid when I was younger. And now that I'm in my 40s, my metabolism and whatnot slowed down quite a bit. And I'm actually able to retain some weight. But with even if you're a vegan, if you actually do your research, there are some very healthy and very delicious looking meal options that you have at your disposal that would give your body the necessary protein to maintain a healthy weight and give your body the nutrients it needs. So that's that. I don't want to hear no snark about that shit. In closing, I promised my friend I would do this, and I know a lot of people probably were wondering what it was too. Vegan socks or vegan socks. What are now? That's a good question. What are vegan socks? Okay, vinegar socks. Okay, vegan socks are a traditional home remedy believed to help reduce fever and provide relief during cold and flu seasons. This simple and natural method uses the cooling and anti-metabolical properties of vinegar to help alleviate symptoms. Eating ingredients include 2 cups of water, half a cup of vinegar, apple cider vinegar preferred, 1 pair of cotton socks, and or 1 pair of wool socks optional for added warmth. Okay, I could go into the dynamics of how to prepare that, but I'm lazy and I don't want to. So, but at which point I would recommend, if you want to know, look up online, or you can check out books like this, The Home Apocryphy. I got this online. I'm sure many of you who are into health and fitness and activism have probably stumbled across this or any of the other online variants. Um, but there's a lot of home-based natural remedies in there In fact, this book alone, again, now I'm not getting paid for this. I like if I see a good thing, I will promote it just because I think it's a good thing. But this has got 277 natural home remedies in it, so feel free to check out some of those things. I'm very big on home remedies and straying away from oil-based pharmaceuticals wherever possible. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a walking pharmacy where I need to, if I need ibuprofen or I need to take a Tums for heartburn, so be it. But you know, if there's a natural alternative, I am definitely all for it versus a $500 trip to the ER. You know what I mean? So that's that. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. That's all I really wanted to share. Just kind of make this short, sweet, and to the point. Again, I don't profess to be an expert on anything, but I will share my views and opinions. And, when it came to a beloved classic like Wizard of Oz, you know, that's something that unites the world. And that's not something we should be divided on because some Hollywood actress thinks that people who don't agree with her are bad. No, that's just wrong on so many levels. Wizard of Oz, like all media, is for everybody. Okay, if it unites people and it brings people together, whether it be the Wizard of Oz, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, whatever, if it brings people together and we can just take a moment to enjoy a good story or a good song without all the noise and negativity of the world, where the world just stops for a few minutes and we can all just come together and enjoy a beautiful piece of art, whether it's a book, a movie, a TV show, a piece of music, or whatever. If it brings people together and it makes them forget about their problems for just a few minutes, just so they can catch their breath and go, you know what? The world ain't all bad. There is some beauty left in this world. What the hell's wrong with that? Who would denounce that? Who would denounce such unity and such beauty based on political bias? That's wrong. And just for that, I'm going to jump off and I'm going to go see Wicked right now. And if you enjoyed this broadcast, feel free to follow us on all of our social media, Rumble, YouTube, X at RealTWBRN. Check out our online store. The link is in the description. Sorry. The description's in the link. Follow the white rabbit down the rabbit hole. Where up is down, left is right, and I have no idea where my pants are. But yeah, the link to our online store is in the description of this video. And again, if you like this broadcast, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you can keep up to date anytime we go live. And be sure to follow us on X. We post a lot more content on there as well. And in the meantime, this is TinMan with the Worldwide Resistance Network. If you're watching this, you are the resistance. And I'm about to head down the yellow brick road to the movie theater. Peace!